Hey girlfriends, welcome back to another episode of the Girl Your Magic podcast. I'm your host Favor, and this is the Summer Glow Up 2024. In this episode, I'll be teaching you how to level up your confidence, to level up your looks so that you can be the girl of your dreams this summer. This podcast is going to give you the confidence that you need to come out of your shell this summer and stop being the homebody that you claim to be. But really, it's because of insecurities that are keeping you indoors. So, I'm going to talk about belly fat. Summer is at this point, it's only a few days away. So, it's too late to hit the gym. It's too late to do cardio. Well, it's not too late to do cardio. It's not too late to hit the gym. But it kind of is if you are really out of shape, it is hard to see results in a week. It would be absurd to tell you that you can see results in a week. So this is what we're going to do. To get rid of belly fat, what I did, this was during the pandemic. I gained a lot of weight during the summer because we're stuck indoors and I had the fridge to myself so I could eat anything. But if you are trying to get rid of belly fat, I recommend doing intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is a type of diet that requires you to eat between a period of 6 to 8 hours. So what I do when I want to lose belly fat or massive amounts of bloating is to start dieting. So I break my fast around 12 p.m. and then I stop eating before 7. So I don't eat anything past 7 o'clock. So that's 7 hours of eating. So the thing is, why this works is you're giving your body a limited time to digest your food. Whereas if you had your breakfast at 7 a.m. and then you had dinner at 9, your eating window is obviously wider and your body is still working overtime to digest your food. So try this and thank me later, because you will see how snatched your body will be looking in those sundresses, okay? And then I also wanted to say that you should complement the intermittent fasting with exercise. So any form of exercise is okay. Swimming, running, jogging, light walking. You could even go on a treadmill. Like I said in one of my earlier podcasts, to go on a treadmill for 20 minutes and just go on a treadmill on a low speed and see how that works for you. I want you ladies to feel comfortable and confident in your skin. I want you to take the pictures and not have to hide your belly and not have to hide your arms, So I really feel like doing the intermittent fasting alongside doing cardio will make a drastic difference in your appearance. And one thing I do with intermittent fasting, I don't try to squeeze. I guess this is also why it works. I don't try to squeeze 3 meals in. And even if I do, they are light meals. So what I do is I eat one meal at 12 p.m. and then I eat another one at 6 p.m. So this was when I was trying to lose weight. But if you don't really want to lose weight, you can add maybe a meal in between. So at 3 p.m. or a snack in between or a smoothie in between at 3 p.m. Without feeling good, you are not inclined to go out on dates. You're not inclined to want to go out with your friends or to do anything, and you just want to stay indoors and be depressed. So, but that's going to change because we are going to be doing intermittent fasting and doing our cardio before summer starts. Let's talk about acne. And I feel that this is connected to bloating. So I read online about your gut and how that affects your acne, the acne that shows up on your face. And basically, once I started to do things that help my gut, so sleeping better, making sure I had fiber, making sure that this is TMI, but making sure that I use the bathroom every day, my acne started to clear up. And is it a quick fix? Sometimes it can be, like it can be as quick as 2 weeks, which is the amount of time you need for summer. So I definitely would say if you suffer with acne and you haven't tried this, I would say give it a try. So start juicing. So get lots of greens. So I would recommend celery, kale, cucumber, pineapple. So things are good for your digestive system so that your gut feels happy. Because when your gut feels happy, girl, your skin is going to be looking happy and looking good. Okay. So start juicing, drink, drink this in the morning. I would say like even apple cider vinegar is really good as well for clearing up your bowels so that you can get that glowing skin. Oh, that's another tip as well. Like apple cider vinegar should be your best friend. So what I used to do, I used to mix apple cider vinegar with lemon and water. Don't use metal in apple cider vinegar. Try to use like maybe a wooden straw or a plastic straw, and always drink it with a straw because you don't want it touching your teeth. So I would drink apple cider vinegar when I woke up in the morning to just like clear my bowels, to de-bloat myself, and that drastically worked for weight loss and my skin. Okay, so yeah, like incorporate juicing for clear skin, incorporate the apple cider vinegar. And another thing I would say is that is absolutely life changing for me is the BHAs and the AHAs. So I use BHAs, salicylic acid. It's just another way of saying salicylic acid. I use BHAs on my skin. And this is basically like a liquid exfoliant for your skin. Some people use AHAs. So basically, BHAs and AHAs do similar things. So like AHAs are also called glycolic acids and they work on the surface, but BHAs are also called salicylic acids. And what they do is they work on the surface and inside the surface of your skin. So it's really good if you want to, if you're someone that sweats a lot and you produce a lot of oils, to use BHAs. Let me tell you, this is the best thing I've done for my acne, and also using less products as well. I know the Korean 10-step skincare routine, and as appealing as it sounds, it's probably the worst thing that I personally have done for my skin. And I noticed that when I did less, my skin thanked me for it. Okay. So try less, especially in the summer. So like, you know how in the winter you add more layers, you add more layers to your skin, you add more layers to your clothes. In the summer, you should do the opposite. So you add less to your skin and you wear less on your body to go out. That is exactly what you should do. Speaking of what to wear, I wrote a blog post about how to dress more feminine and frankly how to dress better. You don't necessarily have to dress like super girly to be feminine, but I recommend checking that post out. I'm going to leave it down in the show notes. But basically, the article is about finding your style and what makes you feel confident as a woman. So I recommend anybody listening to this, I recommend going onto Pinterest. Listen, I love Pinterest, guys. Pinterest is a lifesaver. When you don't know what to wear, the first place that you go to, it's not Instagram, the first place that you go to is Pinterest. And Pinterest literally will give different types of aesthetics based on your personal style. So you could go there, you could look for any aesthetic you want, the coquette, girly, classy, modest, summer outfits. And of course, if you want to, you can also go on my blog and search for summer outfits. I could leave some links as well. Well, basically, I think finding out what your personal style is and creating a capsule wardrobe of that personal style will do wonders for you, because now when somebody comes up and says, hey, I have this thing, and I want you to come. You're not anxious about what I need to wear. You're not anxious about how you're going to look. You already have the outfits ready. You're already prepared. You're already that girl, okay? You're already the girl who's slaying 247. So yeah, you have your capsule wardrobe. So it doesn't matter what function you go to, you're always ready to go. And what I like to do is have a few trousers, a few basic tops, and some dresses. Like actually, look, I lied. Lots of dresses and heels and flats, depending on what floats your boat. And always do neutral colors, especially if you are a beginner in dressing better. Okay, I recommend doing less. So doing less colors and less prints and making sure that the items you buy go really well together. You don't want to be that girl who just has so much in her closet with nothing to wear. It's so frustrating when you need to go somewhere and you don't have anything to wear and you're looking online last minute. I promise you, if you just do this one thing, it will change your whole life this summer. You could be on dates. You could go to graduation. You could go to a wedding. If you just have your capsule wardrobe, you will really feel like you have your life together. So I recommend doing this. Do it. When you've come up with your capsule wardrobe, depending on what type of style personality you have, if you read my blog, you know what I'm talking about. So there are different types of style personality. So there's creative, there's classy, there's romantic, there's dramatic, and there's also natural. So when you know what your style personality is, it's easier to come up with a capsule wardrobe. And of course, you can have something that's like out there in your capsule wardrobe that's like a I call it a hyper silhouette. So something that is out of the ordinary that you wouldn't expect, like maybe a bright pink bag, for example. But you can have things like that. But having a capsule wardrobe really tightens things and just makes you look put together and polished. Another thing that makes you look polished, and this is also why I said to pick outfits in neutral colors, is because most people don't know what color works for them. And if you don't know what color works for you, you're always going to feel out of place. You're always going to feel like there's something off, but you just don't know what it is. And so if you can just for this summer, just go with, of course, you want to dress bright because obviously it's summer. I just recommend going with a few basics and neutrals, but your best colors. You have to know what colors work for you. A good way to know what works for you is to know the color of your veins. So like if you have the green veins, it means that you're warm toned. If you have blue veins, it means that you're cool toned. So like there's obviously more to this, but really it goes down to like what your tone is, whether you're warm or cool, and then your undertone, right? And a quick test whenever you go shopping is if you're in front of a mirror in a natural light situation, you want to hold the color of the fabric against your skin to see how this, without makeup, to see if this color actually complements your skin tone. So if your face appears to glow underneath and there are no harsh shadows around your chin or neck, then this is the perfect color for you. But if this fabric makes your skin harsh, makes you look old, makes your harsh contours appear even harsher, like it highlights your bags, then obviously this color isn't for you. And I recommend choosing something else because obviously it's summer and you want to dress feminine and you want to look feminine. Well, this is if you want to look feminine. You want to get more brighter colors, feminine colors like pinks, yellow, orange, but in your shade. That is very important. If you're not so confident with color, I definitely recommend just going down the neutrals, and that would actually make you look classy and polished. And there's just something about neutrals that just make you look more expensive, in my opinion. So what happens when you feel like you're ugly and there isn't anything that you can do about it? You might be thinking, yeah, like, I know what you're saying, and you know what? I feel ugly and I don't feel like I can do all these things. I don't feel like it will make a difference. But I'm here to tell you that you're not ugly. You just need to make more efforts, because everybody you see that looks good puts in efforts, whether that's your hair, your teeth, you know, your makeup. And it doesn't have to be over the top. Try doing glam makeup, like natural glam makeup. So makeup that isn't trying so hard. So like the basic makeup, like foundation. Actually, I don't use foundation in the summer. Maybe a little foundation or a light BB cream, and then concealer. Set the concealer in, and then focus on your eyes. I like to get my lashes done, and it makes a huge difference. And in fact, when I don't have my lashes done, I just look bold. I look naked, okay? And obviously, I've learned to accept myself without lashes, without makeup. But yeah, it does make a big difference when you have your lashes on and then you put on some eyeliner, you put in a little concealer, a little foundation. You just look so good naturally. Okay, and then you have your hair done. This is so important. Like, I feel like crap when I don't have my hair done. It's something about having your hair done. Like, for me, hair is like my beauty. Without hair, I am nothing. Okay, no, I don't mean that, but I kind of do. Okay, like my hair is everything. And so I have to have my hair done. And you could go on Pinterest. Again, Pinterest is the plug. Go on Pinterest and look for hairstyles. I'm really feeling goddess braids this summer. I don't know. I've just been feeling goddess braids. I feel like that's my next hairstyle. But go on Pinterest and look for hairstyles. Try something different. Try a new color. Like, if you've been wearing the same hairstyle for years, it's time to try something different. And it could just be highlights. It could be the cut of your hair is different. I just recommend doing something fresh, something new, something that brings out your beauty. And of course, again, with color of your hair, you have to think about the color of your, like, your skin tone. You know, if you're a cool tone, you can't wear certain types of hair color because it would make you look washed out. Again, you have to take into account your own color theory. You know what? I feel as though I need to link something so that you can understand color theory a lot more, because it really is life changing. I'm definitely going to link maybe a YouTube video or an article for you to read. But yeah, so by the time you got your hair done, you got your lashes done, you got your nails done, you got your toes done, girl, tell me you're not going to look pretty. Tell me you're not going to be that girl. You're not going to be the it girl for summer that everyone wants. Everyone wants her number. Everyone wants her attention. You know, guys are going to be on your back, okay, this summer. And of course, you don't have to give them attention if you don't want to, but it's a bit nice, you know, it's a bit nice to not be invisible, you know? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like every woman deserves attention. Every woman deserves to feel desired and cherished, of course. So on the note of everyone deserves to be admired and desired, is anybody watching Bridgerton season 3? Like, I'm so happy for Penelope because I feel like she deserves the attention that she's getting now. Personally, didn't like the storyline of Penelope being like the wallflower and being the one that's overlooked because, I don't know, maybe she's the bigger girl because, like, she's been out like how many seasons and no one has chosen her. And so now it's really good that she's getting the attention. You know, it's like she's almost the main character this season. And so it's so nice. Well, I said almost because there's another character. But yeah, like she's getting more attention now. And it's so nice to see. Anyways, by the way, it just helps if you feel good on the outside. But of course, feeling good on the inside is just as good, because I feel like beauty is internal, beauty is mental, and it starts from how you feel inside. So if you listen to beauty subliminals, that can really help a lot. Like every day you listen to beauty subliminals from today that you listen to this podcast, listen to beauty subliminals every single day till summer, and you'll see the drastic difference, because sometimes you feel like you're ugly, but it really is a mind thing. It's a mind game, okay? It really, like, the moment you start telling yourself that you're pretty, you're going to start doing the things that is required to feel pretty and to look pretty. Okay? And that's exactly what I want for women. Doesn't matter like what body size or body shape you are. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be admired. You deserve to feel beautiful. You deserve to feel pretty. And you deserve to invest in yourself. Like, it doesn't matter what society told you. Like, you're a bigger girl. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't put in the effort to look good, right? It doesn't also mean that you're not attractive. And of course, if you wanted to change how you look, you still can. Like, it's not written in the stars, it's not written in stone. You can always change things about yourself if you want to. You want to know what really helps with confidence? I'm telling you, girl, like, just get your makeup done. Just, even if you have to pay for it, get your makeup done, get dressed, do your hair really nice, do your nails, get your toes done. And I know these things cost money, but if you just invest in yourself this one time, okay, and then get your pictures taken by a professional, I'm telling you, this is the one thing that will take your confidence to a whole new level. And I say professional photographer because a lot of you guys, the reason why you're not glowing up, the reason why I don't want to put the responsibility on someone else's hands or the power on someone else's hands, but the reason why you aren't glowing up is the people around you. Like, you know, you have friends that take ugly pictures of you and then you question yourself. So do this one thing for me. Just go get a professional photographer or someone who's like into content creation, or just who takes good pictures, right? And get them to take your own picture and then see how good you look, and come back to this podcast or email me and you can share the pictures with me. I don't mind. I really want to see the transformation. I want to see the glow up. And I'm going to be like clapping my hands. I'm going to be so happy for you, because some girls don't have real friends to tell them like, hey, girl, actually, your makeup looks really bad. Or actually, can I do your makeup for you? Like, don't do it this way. It doesn't look good. Or actually, your wig is lifting, you know, actually, you, you smell really, you don't smell so good. Like, your breath kind of kicks, your friends won't tell you this. And, some of you entertain people in your lives that aren't doing anything for you, that aren't making you better, that aren't making you feel good and making you feel confident. Like, you're entertaining guys that's stressing you out with their bullshit. And then how can you be the it girl if you're constantly being stressed, if you constantly have frenemies around you? So please do this one thing. Just take the pictures, share with me on Instagram. I'm not really active on Instagram that much, but I will reply to any message I get. I will reply to you if you send me my email. I just want to know what the transformation is like. And like I said, I'll be here to support you. I'm here for you, girl. I really see you guys as my friends online. So like, I'll be here to support you and I'll have your back and I'll be so happy for you. So if you do this, your whole perception of yourself will change. Your self-image will change. You're never going to go back to looking basic and invisible. you now have this new informed idea of yourself. You know, because sometimes we can be so hard on ourselves based on like maybe how we used to look before, and we feel like we still look the same way. But I'm telling you, like sometimes all it takes is just a little bit of effort just to look nice. And you take a picture of yourself and you're shocked with how good you look, and it just changes your whole concept of yourself. And you want to do that even more because you see how good you look, you see your potential. And I just want that for you. I want you to feel good in your skin. I want you to beat depression out the gates. And I want you to start going out, even if that means going out by yourself. Let's say you don't have anyone to go out with. Get dressed, go out on a date by yourself. And you might be like, okay, where do I start? I don't really have any experience. It's as simple as just going to something that you've always wanted to go to with someone, but maybe they've blown you off. And now, okay, this is your chance to take yourself out on dates. If you're feeling scared about it, I would say that you should book the tickets, pay for it in advance, so that you have no excuse but to go. Like, so what I did one time was I booked a comedy concert to see Kevin Hart by myself. Okay. I booked to see Kevin Hart by myself. And when the day came, I had no other choice but to go. Did I feel like going that day? No. Did I have everything I wanted to wear? No. But I went because I paid for it, and now I had no other choice but to go. But you know what? I got dressed. I looked the best I ever looked in a while, because sometimes you really need that motivation to get dressed, to leave your house. You need that reason to look good again. So I got dressed and I left the house, and people were staring at me, okay? But they weren't bad stares. They were like, oh, wow, who's this, you know? And I want you to change how you see yourself in your mind. Like maybe people are looking at you because you're attractive. Maybe people are looking at you because they like what you're wearing, okay? And you look good, okay? So don't allow yourself to be seen. Like leave your house. Go out and have fun. You deserve to have fun. At the very least, you deserve to be out there. And what better way to make connections than to be out there? Because obviously, if you stay in your house all summer long, you're not going to make new friends. You're not going to meet new people. So go out there. You deserve to be out there and to have fun. And I would also say plan meetups as well. Like meetups, there's so many Facebook groups as well. Like there's one called the Lonely Girls Club on Facebook. I'm actually giving them free promo. This isn't sponsored, by the way. But yeah, there's one on Facebook called Lonely Girls Club, and there's so many people on there willing to make friends this summer, I'm sure. And you could do amazing things this summer. Like I would say, write down a summer bucket list of the things that you want to do this summer, and that would really inspire you. Also put like a vision board together on like the type of woman you want to look like. Well, not the type of woman you want to look like, but like how your hair looks like, how your outfits look like, the places that you want to go, your summer fragrance, what you would like to smell like, and also maybe even a playlist, something that fires you up and makes you feel like that girl. So that really inspires you to leave your comfort zone this summer. And I hope this has encouraged you. I hope this has motivated you and inspired you to want to be your best self this summer, and to want to be the it girl this summer. I love you so much, and I can't wait for the next episode. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Bye. Mwah.